So this is happening Monday, May 26th. That's Memorial Day at 11:02 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, that's 8:02 for my West Coast besties. This is a new moon in Gemini. Let's go. It is occurring at 6 degrees in 5 minutes. All right, you are feeling the vibes if you are a mutable sign, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces. And if you have any planets, hey Dia, between 3 and 9 degrees of mutable signs, and you're for sure feeling the vibes. This moon is extra energetic for you. What are the vibes? I don't know. What are the vibes? Tay, hello. All right. The vibes are we have a new moon on the moon day. That's exciting, right? Gemini is associated with community, conversation, curiosity, communication. If you've been thinking about starting a writing project, hey, Fred, it's a good time to do that. A podcast, a blog, a Substack, whatever. Maybe you want to drop the mixtape. Maybe you want to join a meetup. You want to get involved in your community, your neighborhood. You want to just check out your local, I don't know, coffee shop or restaurant. Good time to do that. This is a good energy, hey Christine, for meeting new people and trying new things. So let's go. You want to be outside, right? Mixing and mingling. Not me. I'm tired, but but y'all be safe though. What is the astro T? The new moon occurs when the sun and the moon are in the same sign at the same degree, okay? So it's the start of a new cycle. We are beginning again. I love this for us, right? The energy has been kind of thick. It's been kind of heavy. This feels much lighter. Gemini is carefree. It's airy. It's a little silly. We like silly, right? Sometimes we want it to be light and sweet. We don't always need it to be heavy and dark. But the moon is a time where it's dark and we plant those seeds. We set our intentions for the future. We are hopeful. What would we set around Gemini? Learning, understanding, exchanging information, right? So setting intentions around those themes. I mean, you could set intentions for anything, but sometimes I like to tap in with the energy of the moon and be like, okay, what are some Gemini themes that I want to manifest that energy in my life, if that made sense? Okay. Gemini associated with buying and selling. Maybe you want more clients. Okay, put it out there. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to go viral on social media. All right, all good things. Maybe you even have a garage sale. All right, that's something neighborhoody. You take a short trip or you decide to begin posting on TikTok or YouTube. All these things, Gemini energy. What is the astro backdrop of the new moon? The new moon is a 10 out of 10. Okay, I never say that. There's so much supportive energy in the chart, right? We have the sun and the moon forming trines and sextiles to other planets. So those are supportive aspects. Those are fostering growth and abundance, essentially, right? And just, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, what am I trying to say? Also, I like that the sun and the moon are forming a conjunction to Mercury. So our mind, our heart, our desires, they're all aligning. The ruler of the new moon is actually Mercury in Gemini, and we have a new moon in Gemini. So our communication is clear. Our mental sharpness is heightened. Sorry, because I'm looking over there. With the moon conjunct Mercury, we're more compassionate. We're more creative. I have this. Gang, gang, okay? Our intuition is heightened. We can be emotionally intelligent. We could speak from the heart. I love that for us. Watch the gossip, though, Gemini. The Mercury Cazimi, that happens on May 29th. So technically, Mercury is combust in this new moon. No, it is. Well, I might be lying. When it's a certain degree from the moon, it's combust. I'll have to circle back on that because I don't want to give you guys misinformation. But we are starting a new cycle when it comes to our thinking, our community, and our communication. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, nice. I think that's the day of the Cazimi. I didn't know you had a Gemini sun. Okay. Hi, LaShawn. Yeah, so, shoot. I'm trying to remember. Okay, sorry. Yes, combust means it's burnt up by the sun. Cazimi means it's energized by the sun. Combust is if it's within certain degrees. Cazimi, they say, is if it's within certain minutes. Where is Ty to give us the technicalities of it? But I will have to do a post on that. That's more of an ancient astrology kind of thing. So if you meet somebody with sun conjunct anything, Mercury, Uranus, yeah. Okay. So we got a new cycle when it comes to our communication. I also like that the moon is forming a sextile to Saturn and Neptune in Aries. We've got Saturn in Aries during this new moon. Isn't that crazy? Saturn's going into Aries on the 24th. Hey, oh nice. Happy early birthday. That's exciting. Lots of good energy for your solar return chart. You guys hold on one second. No, let me not stop this because then Jagger. Sorry. Sorry, my bad. Let me just focus. I'm having ADHD, you guys. It's like one of those days. Okay. Yes. The moon is forming a sextile to Saturn and Neptune in Aries. I just like completely was about to do something and I'm like, no, let me not do that. That's a soft aspect, but we have to use it or we lose it. We have to tap into our discipline to make our dreams come true, right? Saturn is discipline, Neptune is dreams. We also can be a little delusional, so that's good in this case because now we're delusional enough to believe that our dreams can come true, and we have to believe, right? Ideas start in your mind, all right? So nothing is too crazy or wild. I have been out in the sun, to be honest, and also I'm trying to get the lighting better. I said I'm trying to get the lighting better. Yeah, I gotta get that vitamin D or I'll crash out. I've been walking outside. Okay, you guys, the moon is also forming a trine to Pluto. I like that. More good juju. It's a encouraging energy. We are leaning into change. We're not getting dragged by change, but we're like being nudged by the universe to transform. What's really nice is we have this like minor trine. I always draw it. I don't know why I do that, but it's like a little skinny triangle, right? Like that. And it is forming between the sun, moon, and Mercury in Gemini, and then Saturn and Neptune in Aries, and Pluto in Aquarius. It's very nice. 10 out of 10, okay? Venus in Aries is also forming a trine to Mars in Leo. Venus is love and money. Mars is ambition and action. It's not a yod. This is, no. Woo, no. A little mini trine is where two planets are trine and then they form a sextile to another. It's called some people call it like a magic triangle or a minor trine because technically it's not a like grand trine. It's like a baby grand trine. Okay. It's like, Christine, no. There's really not a lot of like harsh, high conversation aspects in this chart. Conversation club, sorry. So this is a nice new moon. The only thing I would say that's kind of aggressive would be we still have Jupiter squaring the lunar nodes. So there could be this pressure for you to want to like stick to your comfort zone. But really growth happens outside of that, right? So are you going to stick to the tried and true? Are you going to be trapped in the no shade to the Virgo, the South Node in Virgo, criticism and plan B, C, D, E, F, G? Are you going to just trust in the universe and have faith that things are working out and like take a step of faith or a leap of faith? Okay. So we have that nice little talent triangle. We also have the Venus forming a trine to Mars. It's the sugar and spice. That's what I call it. It's everything nice. Yes, you should, Isis. And it's your lunar return. I can't remember what degree your moon is. This is 6 degrees that this is happening at 6 degrees. Yes, we're feeling soft but strong. All right, Venus is also moving toward a trine with Jupiter. That's not exact yet, but we're just feeling like optimistic, pleasant. Okay, so it's not close enough. High vibes. Just be careful that you don't overdo it. You don't overindulge, overspend, overdrink, overeat, overgamble, whatever. Oh, nice, Dr. Sherry. So it's a new cycle for you, a new lunar cycle because the moon's in the first house. Yes, Troy, happy solar return. This is going to be nice. A lot of positive aspects in this chart for you for your whole year moving forward, essentially. Okay, and then when you have a new moon in your solar return, it could be the beginning of you starting something, right? A new project that you're going to put into motion, planting those seeds. All right, so I was just talking about this. There is a little spice. That would be Jupiter squaring the nodes. I talked about this on Substack. It's the pressure to stick to the familiar path or veer off to the unbeaten path. Go on that unbeaten path, okay? You may have to let go of something, right? Because when Jupiter square the nodes, thank you, friend, it's about releasing something to grab something else, okay? And maybe you're just freeing yourself of past judgment and criticism, South Node in Virgo, and trusting in the universe and having faith, North Node in Pisces, right? And I love that for you. Again, I like this new moon for writing it down the old-fashioned way. Pen and paper, write down what you want. Gemini is a sign associated with writing, communication. Let's manifest those dreams. Now, what are some themes or what are some journal prompts that you can use for this new moon in Gemini? Now you bring this. No, that's not it. Why did you bring both of those? I'm sorry. Well, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Sorry, everyone. How can I be a better communicator? See, how can I be a better communicator? There we go. Am I open to new experiences and people? Really? No, because he brought me, the thing is messed up and he's bringing it now. I asked for that. I'm already late getting on here because my tripod is messed up. It's like broken. So I asked for my other one that my dad brought me. Okay? All right, sorry. There we go. Beckett, you know the lie. Yes, Tay, I am. I'm definitely fighting for my life with gentle parenting. I actually have that book, and clearly it's not working because it's okay. It's not working. All right. Am I open to new experiences and people? Do I listen to speak, or am I actually listening? You know how sometimes you'll just be listening, you're waiting for your turn to talk. Let's not do that. Let's actually listen to what someone else is saying, okay? And then how can I invite more socialization and fun into my life? One thing Geminis know how to do is have fun. They know how to crack jokes and be lighthearted. So let's lean into that. All right. We are going to get into the horoscopes. Just let me take a little sippy sip. Mercury squaring Mars. It's been quite a confrontational weekend. Hopefully you guys have had different energy. Okay. I'm going to start with Aries. Thank you, Professor Danny Darling. I can't read. I'm going to start with Aries, and then I'm going to end with Pisces. Okay, Aries. Hold on, let me lift this up. Oh! Okay. What happened, Tay? Tay, did you vote no? Only 2 people voted no. Only 2 people voted, and both of the votes were no to move the time back. So I'm here at 8 p.m. Okay, sorry, let me focus. Oh, yeah. What was Biden's news? I missed that. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. Yes, happy early birthday. This is exciting. New moon. Okay. Oh my God. I didn't see that. Well, did he know that or did he just find out? Now, if he knew that and ran anyway, he needs his ass beat. Yeah, that's very common in older men. But you know what? Okay. I didn't even see that. Oh, no. So it's metastasized to the bone. That's not good. Okay, yeah. Damn. All right. Well. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Prayers up to Biden. I hope that, shit. He's had a nice run, though. I mean, that sounded insensitive, but that did sound insensitive. But yeah. My godmother, well, she's not my godmother, she's my brother's godmother, but she had cancer and metastasized to the bone, and she died. And I always thought she was a Leo, but she was an Aquarius. Okay, my bad. That was random side note. All right, Aries. Seeing ghosts. Wait, what? Bone is bad. Why is TikTok censoring everything? It puts this little censor, and I'm like, yes. Why do I have to approve these comments? Okay, my bad. Let's get into it. All right. I'm not going to go off onto another side rant. Oh. Hi, Paula. How are you? Good to see you. Or, well, I'll see you in the chat. Okay, I'm ready too, because I keep... I keep going off. It's the freaking... What is it? It's the Sun conjunct Uranus. Okay. We're starting with Aries. It's time to write that great American novel, Ram. Let your imagination run wild. Let's go, Aries. Neptune transiting your sign is bringing the creative juju, and Saturn in Aries is providing the discipline and the focus. Maybe you're ready to drop the mixtape or roll out the podcast. The moon was crazy. New ideas are floating into your mind. You're feeling inspired and ready to share your vision with the world. Don't sleep on Pluto transiting your 11th house of fans. You have the potential now to tap into the power of community. If you can maybe take a quick road trip to a nearby destination for a change of scenery, that might be just the thing you need. Or maybe you book a staycation. Find time for exploration. Aries mantra for Gemini new moon. I am ready to bring my ideas to life. And so it is. Let's go, Aries. Taurus, what's up with the Manyan bull? Uranus transiting your sign might have brought some financial instability, but the comeback is always better than the setback. Let's go. Maybe it isn't so much about making it happen, but allowing it to happen when it comes to manifesting abundance in your life. Saturn and Neptune in your 12th house is closing out cycles and bringing healing and spiritual growth. Pluto is giving your professional life a glow up as it transits your career house. It's time to step into your boss era. Let's go. Maybe that means leaving a job or a professional path that isn't in alignment with you anymore. Hey, Izzy, thank you. Taurus mantra for the Gemini new moon. I open myself up to new streams of income. Yes. Gemini, it's a new you, twin. This is your season, and you're ready to pop out on them. Jupiter is transiting the last degrees of your sign, and it's bringing the growth and luck. Yes, tap in, twins, before it leaves. You might decide that you've been playing it too small. It's time to shoot your shot and go after what you want in life. With Neptune in your 11th house of wishes, you're dreaming big. Saturn is there too, so make sure you don't get too delusional. You could be ready to change your beliefs and really lean into new perspectives that support your empowerment. This might be your view of the world, politics, religion, or spirituality. You're switching things up on the inside and out. Yes, tap in, friend. Gemini mantra for the Gemini new moon. I am constantly growing and evolving. Or I am continuously growing and evolving. Better. There we go. Cancer. Healing comes from the inside, Crabby, so go inward. Seclude yourself from the world to discover what's keeping you from feeling peace. This is a new moon, so look at it as a fresh start when it comes to low vibe mindsets and unhealthy behaviors. Let those go. Journaling may help you see what's holding you back from feeling free and happy. Okay, I'm confused by that. Sorry. Free and happy. Pluto transiting your house of transformation supports your recovery from trauma and emotional pain. If you're like, I feel amazing, I love that for you. That's great. I hope you have no trauma or pain. Maybe it's just rest and relaxation that your body needs. It needs a break. Put on some healing frequencies, run a bath, and relax. Cancer mantra for the Gemini new moon. I am ready to write new chapters in my life story. I close the page on the past. Good night, Paula. Good to see you. Leo, what about your friends, Lion? When was the last time you got the gang together and did something fun? Do some hood rat things with your friends. If you can't remember, then rally up the group chat. Schedule a fun activity for your friends like trivia night or an escape room. Maybe some friends are being swapped out for connections that match your current vibration. Pluto transiting your 7th house could remove a few homie lovers or friends. It could also be a time for a new personal manifesto. With Saturn and Neptune in your house of beliefs, you could be changing your view of the world and your role in it. Floria! Sorry. This is a magical new moon in your 11th house, so set those intentions. Yes, Leo risings, tap in, okay? Leo mantra for the Gemini new moon. My friends are fun and I enjoy connecting with them. Yes. Virgo, maybe you don't have to work so hard, Virgo. Hear me out. Yes, that sounds amazing. How about trusting in the universe instead of forcing things to happen? Have you been so focused on locking in a plan A, B, and C that you're over-analyzing the thing instead of just visualizing it already happening? The South Node is transiting your sign and wanting you to release the need to know it all and have it all figured out. Saturn and Neptune in your house of transformation encourage you to release your fears and obsessions. Let them go. Trust that the ancestors are supporting you on your journey. Believe in the magic happening behind the scenes. Yes, Virgo, believe. Virgo mantra for the Gemini new moon. I allow the universe to support me on the journey to my dreams. Libra, let's go. It's time to travel, Libra. It's time for new adventures. Spin the globe and pick a spot to travel to. Maybe you're like, my wallet says I can travel to the living room, gang. Then you could take a mental trip, learn something new, or even start writing that book you always talked about. Your mind is sharp and ready to learn. Maybe you're on a spiritual journey and ready to connect to a deeper source, to a higher source, excuse me. You could even meet someone from another culture or land who puts you on to a new perspective. Neptune and Aries may have heart eyes for a foreign stranger, but Saturn brings a reality check on a love interest if it isn't built for a long-lasting relationship, right? Saturn is going to be there checking everybody. Libra mantra for the Gemini new moon. I am a lifelong learner, and so it is. Scorpio, healing is a journey. Yes. Oh, I just lost my place. Sorry. And nobody knows that better than you, Scorpio. It's time to free yourself from any fears or phobias that are holding you back from tapping into your personal power. Maybe there's trust issues or a fear of intimacy. Book that therapy sesh and begin the healing journey. Pluto in your 4th house of home and family is encouraging you to unpack childhood trauma, not to relive it, but to free yourself from it. Yes, you can't heal what you don't reveal. Speaking of baggage, let's talk about the bag. New energy is loading around shared resources. You may find someone to invest in a business idea or get approved for a loan. Scorpio mantra for the Gemini new moon. True intimacy is vulnerability. Sagittarius, this is why I was late. This is one of the reasons I forgot Sagittarius. You're usually a solo traveler. How could I forget Saggy? But maybe it's time to book a ticket for your new boo too, Sag. If you're like, no romantic love for me, this can be a business partner or someone you connect with that helps teach you something new, right? Maybe it's a business partner. It doesn't have to be romantic. I know you're the professor of the zodiac, but even the teacher needs a teacher from time to time. You can learn from someone. Neptune in your house of creativity is bringing the inspiration, and Saturn is providing the discipline, making a good time to launch the podcast or drop the mixtape. Capricorn is next. It could be you find a hobby that makes you feel lighthearted and free again. Yes, like a kid. Sagittarius mantra for the Gemini new moon. Relationships open me up to new perspectives, and so it is. Capricorn, gang, gang. Feeling good is looking good, Cappy. Let's do the inner work so the outside can glow. Is it time for a new routine that supports a healthy body and mind? Maybe you want to join a run club. Sometimes it's nice to have others to hold you accountable, even though we know you don't need that, okay? A juice cleanse or social media detox could also do you a world of good. There could be a new work project that begins during this time, or you decide to look for a new 9-to-5 that is more mentally stimulating and allows you to learn and grow. Saturn transiting your 4th house of family may call for more time and attention at home, and you need a gig that allows that. Yes, if work is too stressful, let that job go. Well, not in this economy, but start plan your exit strategy. Capricorn mantra for the Gemini new moon. I adapt easily to new circumstances. Aquarius, the creativity is flowing, Aquas, so tap into the artistic inspiration. Maybe you grab some paint and a canvas and get your Picasso on. Art is art. Don't judge it, okay? It's time for some fun. So if art is not up your alley, then find a hobby that sparks passion inside of you. Connect with joy. Saturn and Neptune in your house of communication may inspire you to fire up a writing project. The love life is heating up. Yes, friend, you did miss Cancer. You could meet someone new on the romantic front during the new moon. Pluto is in your sign, and that may bring a karmic relationship or partner, so make sure it's love and not a lesson. Aquarius mantra for the Gemini new moon. I am filled with creativity. Period, poo. Pisces. That's an affirmation. Period, poo. Is it time for spring cleaning, Pisces? Declutter your space and shift the energy in your home. Maybe you do a home goods run to spruce up your spot and make it feel more cozy and homey. You might even feel like staying in versus being outside. Hey, Jay, your focus is more on family, so prioritize spending time with your loved ones. Maybe you have a game night with the fam bam. Saturn and Neptune in Aries may have you shifting your values, and that may be impacting your relationships. If some people have to leave your life, let them. Yes, bye. Think of it as decluttering. So there's more space for aligned connections. Pisces mantra for the Gemini new moon. My family is fun. I enjoy spending time with them. Whoop, whoop. I did it. Okay.